Carrie. Welcome back to Project U 2.2, the space where we talk about mindset, growth, and stepping confidently into the next version of you. The one that feels grounded, joyful, and authentically you. Today's episode is all about the it factor, that magnetic quality some people just seem to have. You know, the whole idea of the it factor isn't new. It is something that we've all noticed in people around us since high school. And speaking of that, I have a little story. I went on a coaching retreat recently, and I told the coach running it that she had the it factor, that magnetic energy that pulls people in. Now she's creating an entire program about it, which I think is amazing. It reminded me that inspiration is contagious. Once you notice that spark in someone, it naturally makes you want to help others find their own. And that's what today is about, helping you find your spark again. Whether it's confidence, style, energy, or just simply feeling more alive, your it factor isn't lost. It is waiting for you to claim it. Let's take a little trip back to high school. There were always those people who just had it. The girls with long, thick, curly hair, because this was the 80s for me, and spiral perms were in, and bigger was better. They had cute outfits, matching heels, big belts, and even bigger earrings. Some rainbow eyeshadow, sometimes a giant bow on top just sealed the deal. And the guys, the ones with the mullet, the confident smile, maybe some Dracar Noir cologne that lingered long after they walked by. They had the jeans that fit just right, a polo shirt, or sometimes a double layered polo shirt action with the collars popped up, maybe a jean jacket to finish it off. They had the look, but more than that, they had the energy. That's what we call the it factor. It's confidence, charisma, and the invisible spark that just draws people in. As the years go by, you notice something. Some of those people, they still have it. You see them at class reunions or on social media. They walk into a room or they post a photo and you can feel their energy through the screen. But others, somewhere along the way, they lost it. And I get that because I did too. While I was busy raising kids, managing a career, checking all of the boxes, my it factor started to fade. I stopped wearing clothes that made me feel amazing because nothing fit the way I wanted. I stopped getting ready just for me. I stopped showing up with the same sparkle because I was exhausted. And this isn't just a woman thing. Men feel it too. They lose that spark when life becomes a cycle of work, responsibilities, and expectations. When everything starts to feel like maintenance mode. When they start dressing for convenience or comfort instead of confidence. When the inner edge dulls just a little, not because they don't care, but because they've been pouring into everyone else for so long that they've forgotten how to pour into themselves. Your it factor never actually disappears. It doesn't die out. It just gets buried under exhaustion, under old stories, under layers of responsibility and routine. But when life finally gives us space again, maybe when our kids are more independent or we start asking what's next, or we just start demanding more for ourselves, that's when we get to rediscover it, to pour back into ourselves, to remember what makes us feel alive. I see this in my coaching work. The moment when someone starts to feel that spark again, when they lose the weight, start dressing in a way that matches who they are now, or take a step toward a dream they've been putting off, when they finally start showing up for themselves. It's not vanity. It is vitality. Vitality is the energy, life force, and spark that makes you feel alive. It's not just physical health, it's a vibe. It's the brightness in your eyes, the strength in your step, the enthusiasm in your voice, and the sense of purpose that flows through everything you do. When someone has vitality, you can feel it. They radiate energy, positivity, and presence. They don't have to be loud or flashy. There's just something magnetic about the way they move through the world. Vitality comes from alignment, when your body, mind, and spirit are in sync. It is fueled by self-care, joy, movement, rest, and meaning. You know you're living with vitality when you wake up excited to live your life, not just to get through it. Having the it factor is about energy, not appearance, because the it factor isn't about being the prettiest or the most polished. It's about owning your energy. It's how you carry yourself. It's that quiet confidence that says, I know who I am, and I like that person. I remember when I met my husband, he had the it factor. I was coaching the high school dance team after school. He would walk in with his hat on backward, getting ready to go for a run. That energy, his confidence, it drew me in. We've been married for 27 years now, and life has softened both of us. But every now and then, he walks into a room dressed up in a suit or wearing a gray, rugged sweatshirt and jeans, hat on backward, the little dimple in his smile, maybe even a hint of Drakkar. And I think, oh yeah, there it is. And I bet you have those moments too. When you catch a glimpse of your partner or even yourself in the mirror and remember that spark never really left. It is still there waiting to be turned back up. The it factor evolves with us. It doesn't belong to our 20s or our high school days. It belongs to every stage of life if we choose to own it. So today I want to invite you to reclaim your it factor. Reconnect with what makes you feel alive. Do something just for you, something that makes you feel better, that makes you stand taller. Put on the outfit that makes you feel magnetic. Walk into a room like you know your energy belongs there, because it does. And if you're listening to this thinking, I don't even know where to start, that's exactly what I help people do. When we were kids, we had teachers, coaches, parents, mentors, all pushing us to grow. They were challenging us, encouraging us, helping us become better versions of ourselves. But as adults, we don't have that anymore. We get busy, we start blending in. We push our kids, our teams, our careers, but no one is pushing us anymore. That's why having a coach can be life-changing. A coach helps you see your blind spots, to call out the limiting beliefs that are holding you back, to call BS when you need it, and to remind you of who you really are underneath the noise. A great coach listens, questions, pushes, cheers, and helps you find your own truth again. If you're feeling stuck or dimmed, I would love to invite you to book a free coaching call with me. Let's see if we can help you step into this leveled up version of yourself, the one who doesn't just remember the it factor, but lives it every day. Because trust me, after losing it myself, I can tell you, you are never too old to reclaim it. And once you do, it is worth every ounce of time, energy, and effort. So let's reclaim your spark. Remind yourself and the world that you have still got it. Before you go, I want you to take a few minutes to sit with these questions. When was the last time you truly felt magnetic, like you were radiating confidence, joy, or purpose? What's one small thing you could do this week that would help you feel that again? And finally, what would it look like if you stopped waiting for permission and started showing up as the person who already has the it factor? You might want to journal about those questions or just reflect on them when you go for a walk. Your spark isn't gone. It is just waiting for you to say yes again. Thank you for listening to Project You 2.2. If today's episode sparked something in you, maybe a reminder of your own strength, or a nudge that it's time to start living a little bigger, I would love to help you take that next step. You can book a free coaching call with me or with my husband Greg at projectu22.org, and we will talk about how to help you reclaim your spark and design your next chapter with confidence and joy. Share this with a friend who might benefit from listening to it, and don't forget to follow, rate, and review the show. Your support helps this message reach more people who need it. Until next time, keep growing, keep showing up, and keep becoming the most authentic version of you.